Forgive me. Onwards. Onwards. Take flight. Evil be cleansed.
for you. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
Smells good.
So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with her body, and apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. In other words, it's your own echo. That's why Baija discovered more after Anna. She found a new power source within you. So, to put it simply, the bond between Okay, now...
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Threnodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely.
Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baija's, she mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baija...
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Well, both General Gian and Baija have confirmed. I'll admit the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend said. So, do you know where exactly she...
Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask her? Tusk. Don't take that tone.
But even if echoes can have memories, they
Aha! Finally! That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Maybe...
Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body sound... The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do... I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense.
I thought you'd be really different. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname.
Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics, abilities, and places of origin.
My denomination. It's... What? No way! No way! That's not... I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. There's nothing left. Next time.
An egg?
Yes, I want. That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go.
Yeah, exactly like she said. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one?
Nah, nuh-uh.
Hey, it makes... Or,
No.
abs... Why?
Huh? Aha! I knew Rover would come up with... You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? I mean...
Why is it sudden?
Abby...
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra... What?
I don't know, but I just have this feeling that... Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
Sure. Well, I really thought we could figure out where Abby...
Maybe we can start with Abby's special ability. Each special echo.
Why do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that.
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there. All right, all eyes on me.
What's going on?
I'll try again, just you see.
What?
Just a little. Back then, I just stood in front of her, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just,
So, you didn't really do anything?
Huh? Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy coming closer and closer. I didn't have time to...
So maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. When I think about it, I just stood there and did nothing and ended up Hey, Rover, get behind me next time.
You're so real.
You bet. I said...
That's very reassuring to hear, but it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baija, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together. They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
I said no! Told that poker. I'll make it...
I agree. Abby can't... Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers? And what exactly happened? But our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Nothing ever deep. Now that the Threnodian crisis is over,
Relax. Speaking of that, So this sentinel can predict the future. What does it look like? Where is it?
Our sentinel protects every... But why are you talking about food again?
I can't help it. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much. Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You see, with so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of tacit discords. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh,
Yeah. The time in the mountain, the Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords. Also, in my dream,
it's no shock that you have us. What was that place you dreamed about?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly.
Mount Firmament?
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway. Oh, your legends say Mount Firmament. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast, from that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels... Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passed? Do you want...
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinsei said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I have not heard anything from the city hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap. All right. I'll be up in a jiffy, I swear.
Onwards.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could... In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is... This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain Madam Magistrate's situation might not be Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take... I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Of course you can. When I'm already so cool, you must be pretty amazing, too. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork. Just like... Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely change. In that case, I probably... Well...
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Anything you need me to deal with?
Wonderful sound.
Time to wrap it up. You won't cast me down.
Are you trapped here by the rain? No need for thanks. We're about to embark on a journey together, Rover. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jin Shi left for Mount Firmament,
Scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi. It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jin Shi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidant. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged. They were also said to have stood alongside, and here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you. The rain is... It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, this is what they call a chronos. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous. My master once told me about the court of Savante. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronos order. But why hasn't this chronos order was built? But even if they died, there are or this chronos order, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Let's give it a try.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
An unexpected discovery.
Rover, it's the Frexidus.
How dare you!
Tear them to pieces. Crush them!
The Frexidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Dragging me out of my lab for this. You better have a good reason.
Once we reach the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal. What was once slow and steady has become. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to... I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, the temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount... We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount...
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Changli, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this... What's the matter? You dream? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you... over a century ago, thankfully. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse. Hongjian is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament, with the Fraxidus now targeting us. But every trap... Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. And it seems like the traces... Let's keep moving.
The traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Using her resonance ability too much, but she must have had...
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Last chance.
I need food.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongjian. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Chang-Li.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the country. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you? My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here. I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate?
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I can feel my resonance ability wane. Lady Xingyi, I can only fix the temporal. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble.
The Sentinel was last seen flying, but little did they know. We had a defense system. This mechanism has allowed us to get inside Mianlun Chamber.
Understood.
You are injured.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack. I implore you, Xingyi.
Yes, I will.
Before I headed to Mount, I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised. The Sentinel had told me long ago that once we saved the Sentinel from danger.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved some?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the...
We must keep them at... Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with...
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Did Xingyi and Jinshi know each other?
Jinshi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities. From a young age. Thinking back, Jinshi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She's been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's past.
Yeah, this should be another chronosorter. The entrance is built on that. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attack. Nothing. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless we need to Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
One with the sound.
Listen up.
Cherish every gain.
Why are there tacit discords here?
No. These monsters...
None shall whisper. One with the sound.
Leave it to me.
As you wish.
No hesitation.
One with the sound.
Fury boils. Burn! Burn to ashes! Darn it. Inferno!
One with the sound.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
An unexpected discovery.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we Yes. The blood. We are...
Remnants of the past.
Decades have passed, but those researchers... the Sentinel situation with one of the...
None shall whisper. One is the sound.
Fury boils. As you wish.
Roll for me.
One is the sound.
Fury boils. Burn.
Cherish every gain.
Another Chronos Order. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this Chronos Order.
Remnants of the past.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around. For a better vantage point.
Testing output.
It works, at least.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
None shall whisper. One is the sound.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Cherish every gain.
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are they activate when hit with a strong impact to create, and this also answers my— No, it was nowhere near enough. The Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity— According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the second resonance awakening hypothesis, which states yes, countless chronosorters were one chronosorter. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were— Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote— No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. The chronosorters required manual control in the and the rover. Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to— And let's not forget, Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But... Thank you, Rover. I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival. As time passed, only their records indicate to reverse the rapid...
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruption... Without the Sentinel...
So what do you plan to... If the Sentinel's condition... Today it's Mount Firmament, but to...
If it truly comes... It's the only way to...
Have you thought about trying to trigger a second awakening by... We both know what that means. On top of that, I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essential.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't... We all die eventually. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can say...
Changli.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop. That's why I brought Rover. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel. All evidence we've gathered. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount...
Thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't... Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber. Look, our last target, on those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
It worked. The Court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
Together we vanquish. Perish in flames. Make it fast. Silly mistake. I am fine.
Clears the blaze.
Make it fast. My blade yearns.
Mind's eye.
From defense to offense.
Swift and resolute.
Be reduced to cinders. Now that's a hassle. I am fine.
This is a testament to my connection. I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Cherish every gain.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. From this point onward, I will be kept. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been... By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Fury boils! Burn!
One is the sound.
Let's do this another way.
You will obey. One with the sounds.
Going against wind. It's nature's gift. Let's keep it wild.
You're no match.
One with the sound.
As you wish.
Reminiscence of the past. This is a testament. Cherish every gain.
None shall whisper. One with the sound.
How to say
Fury boils. Inferno.
Shadow, follow!
Reminiscence of the past.
One with the sound.
listen up.
As you wish.
An unexpected discovery.
Cherish every game.
Fury boils!
Remnants of the past.
Cherish every game. You will obey. One is the sound.
fury boils.
Burn! What a clinger.
An unexpected discovery.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xin Yi! The Mianlun chamber is open now. You can proceed. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting. They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer first, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the sentinel, although their death squad was no match. What if the Fraxidus modified those a whole bunch of them, pushed to the but not even that was enough to. After the first hit, it prevented the.
So, we must free the Sentinel.
It would be a task more complex. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. The world around this power. I still need more time to acquaint. A new journey awaits. We still have a long journey ahead of us. The show begins. Be gone. Break. Disperse. Sounds come for. I sense your weakness. The end has come. Keep it together. Bad. I must not. Hopefully this helps. Remnants of the past. Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Neon Loom chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
One is the sound. Bad timing. Cherish every game.
Anything you need me to deal with?
Let's go together. Sacred love. So cool. Evil be cleansed.
Leave it to me.
Mommy!
So cute.
Photosynthesis.
Remnants of the past.
Thank you for your guidance. I have seen growth in my strength and leadership abilities. And it seems you have taught me more than just swordsmanship. You've taught me valuable life lessons.
Evil be cleansed. Thunder guide us. Bask in the sunlight. Strike fast. Sacred light.
Last chance.
Strike his one. Thus it ends. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. The lands of Jinzhou are filled with riches. Onwards. Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want. This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines. Chrono sorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We are too far away to see what... Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next. Onwards.
Wonderful sound.
Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want.
can feel the Sentinel's presence inside. But it's not responding. The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with the chronosorter here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
As always, I'm the one you need. I really can't.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
Wonderful sound.
Fury boils! As you wish!
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
None shall whisper. One is the sound.
You're no match. Inferno!
Remnants of the past.
Some fertilizer. Life is in everything.
Burn to ashes! Burn!
Down with the curtain! One is the sound.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long. As the tacit discord found them, the mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a loam, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, now I understand why. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, in our sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty? I never thought about it. To be honest, it was the endless kindness of even Jue's decision to bring. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear. I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of. If there is truly no other, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened. Thank you, Rover. My teacher Changli told me it's up to. But don't worry, I'm prepared. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
one last flare stone to go.
One is the sound.
Listen up.
What a clinger.
Fury boils! Inferno!
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around. Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
You will obey. One is the sound.
Roll for me.
Fury boils! Inferno!
Shadow, follow! Shadow descends.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes. I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful jump. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and... Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure, yet in the midst of crisis, for one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myanlong Chamber for... This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myanlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will... Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure It is this one's... In the coming days, one will... In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant...
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as...
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century... What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, and who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utterance. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold.
You once predicted a destined battle between us.
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to... By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being...
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinji.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety. You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking, and miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything, I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light not easily lit.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one sonorosphere. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinxi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, and as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Honors. Evil be cleansed. The sky beckons. Onwards. Take flight. Fly on. Thunder guide us. Evil be cleansed.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinchi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this?
They deserve a bright future.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people. Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Your tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that Rover. Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference. This entity is unfamiliar to me, as it resides, Lady Arbiter. The Black Shores is this. Worry not, the wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
One step down.
Inferno!
Down with the curtain! Remnants of the past.
Blue!
Fury boils! As you wish!
None shall whisper. One with the sounds. Remnants of the past. One with the sound.
Going against wind.
An unexpected discovery. Cherish every gain.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and amidst it all, with a mere wave, this maiden. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this plain, for only through death and strife.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Tear them to pieces. There's no time to waste.
Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces. Such nerve. Time to wrap it up.
One more time. Down with the curtain! One with the sound.
Blue! Photosynthesis.
Wonderful sound. Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. Wonderful sound.
Listen up.
Your time is over.
unexpected discovery.
Together we fight!
Wonderful sound.
Listen up! Embrace the change. I like strength too. Sacred life. Onwards. Grow for me.
Onwards.
Oh, stars, heed my calling. Take form.
Onwards. Onwards.
Surrender your stuff.
Onwards.
Tear them to pieces.
as one. Fluorescent shadows.
I can't believe it. Onwards. Onwards.
Embrace the change. Oh, stars, heed my calling. I must shine through.
Onwards. Onwards. Negligence on my part.
Bloom. Huh. Listen up. Forgive me.
Thus it ends. Onwards.